Hey guys, Rich here at the Ultra Motorsports warehouse in Fort Wayne, Indiana. We are looking at this 1961 Lincoln Continental for a potential online buyer. And just like all of our videos, we are going to walk around the car and just point out any flaws that I might see, anything that the consumer might want to know about before they get the car. This car we've had for, let's say, maybe 6 months. I just finally got my hands on it, and then we wanted to do the best we could to make it cosmetically nice. So we re-chromed the bumpers, so all this chrome is brand new. Re-chromed. You can't really buy new bumpers for a Lincoln, so it's all been re-chromed. Even this, which was extremely not many shops want to take that on, a chrome shop, to chrome that waffle face right there. So all that's been re-chromed. And then all the stainless is in great shape. We wet sanded the car. It looks like it had a little bit older paint job, and it wasn't bad. It just had, some dirt in it, some little fish eyes, kind of done semi-amateurish. But once you really cut down into it, luckily the paint was real nice and thick. We cut into it really well, and the finish came out really nice. I think you can see it's it's got just a little dust on it right here. A little dusty right now, and now I got some fingerprints on it, but really showed nice. I don't see any fish eyes or anything like that here on the surface. You'd really have to be a professional to really even pick out anything anymore on the car. So the gap looks good. All the gaps look good in the hood. Re-chrome the emblem, of course. And let's see, has bias tires on it. So it gives a great look, but that's something you might want to consider if you're going to drive it any considerable distance. All this wheel molding looks great. It's not all banged up or tinged up. If you look, there might be one very small ting right here, but that's what it's there for, right? It's there so if somebody opens their door, it's not going to bang up the car. So that all looks really, really nice. Front fender looks great. Driver's side door looks very nice. I don't see any obvious. I see two little, looks like maybe pen tip size little paint. Those are little bitty chips, rock chips. I'd be happy to touch those up for anybody who was buying the car, or send some touch-up paint with it. The windshield is in good shape. This gasket looks a little dry right here. We didn't want to replace that, but it does look a little dry. Looks like in the dash there, and we'll get to it when we talk about the inside of the car, but in the dash there, I see just a few little nicks, little paint chips on the dash. But the good news is the dash is intact and it's in good condition. Dashes are really expensive on Lincolns, so that's the good thing. This is brand new. Chrome on the mirror is brand new. This gasket looks great, so that's always a plus. All this chrome looks very, very nice around here. That's not a candidate for being replaced at all, for sure. Door handle chrome looks good to excellent, I would say. And then let's look at the convertible top. While we're here on this side, we'll look at it from here. This looks like brand new. So, really, really looks like brand new. So everything looks great. I don't see any stitching, pulling, or anything like that. Really minor little dirt spot. All this looks good. So this gap looks consistent and even, so that's something to be concerned about on Lincolns. A top or some window motors for a lot of mechanics can cause some problems, but this one's standing pretty tall. Top's working good, and I think we did discover one window was not working from its position on the door, if that makes sense. So the rear passenger side door will go up and down from the driver's door, but the switch on the door is not sending the signal. So fairly easy fix. Hubcaps for this car, these are in great shape. Again, parts for Lincolns are hard. They did not make a lot of convertible black Lincolns, and convertible Lincolns in general, they didn't make a lot of in 1961. So rear quarter, it's pretty flat, pretty straight, looks nice. I don't see any rust bubbles down here or anything like that. Like if we look down here, I don't see any rust bubbles in the usual suspect areas. The emblem looks great. Incidentally, these emblems can be about $400 if you have to replace them. All the stainless looks good. We did repaint this trunk deck, and it turned out very nice, and the color matches perfect. Okay, so the things we did were just areas where this amateurish paint job kind of left off, rather than repaint the whole car, because we want to still make it affordable for somebody and in their budget, as a nice driver car. We just did kind of a freshen up on it. So the rear chrome done also. All this chrome has been done. It's in good shape. I don't see any dents or dings in it, nothing like that. This was also done, all this back here, which, like I said, a lot of shops don't want to take the time to do that. So lights look great. All the chrome bezels around the lights look very good. Maybe some very, very minor pitting here. Probably take some steel wool to it and it would look just fine, so we might just do that. As we look down the passenger side rear quarter, it's laid out real straight. Everything looks nice. I'm not sure if it even shows up on the video, but if you look kind of right where that stool is in the reflection right here, okay? So right here, right where that stool is, and I'll move past it so you can see it. There's just this little ripple, okay? Again, I'm standing back and I'm moving my camera all around, and I'm 10 inches from the car right now. So you really would have to be a professional car buyer to really pick this out, I think. It's just some little blemish in the paint with a little nick right there. I'm nitpicking just a little bit, but I wanted to make everybody aware of it. Hopefully that when I do nitpick something like that, you guys will be able to, with confidence, know that I really am looking at the car, looking at the usual suspect areas down low here. I'm not seeing any bubbles or any Bondo mess or anything like that. It really does present itself very well. So passenger side rear door, great shape. Gaps look good. All the drop downs on this car work too. So when the windows are up, this car drops down 4 inches and it'll just open just like that. So this door can clear this one. So passenger side door looks great. Passenger side front fender looks good. Convertible top, excellent shape. Looks like maybe just folded back just a little here. Not really concerned about that. Looks good. Plastic back window looks fine. Not sure whether this car would have had a plastic or glass. Again, areas that would be difficult and kind of a pain in the neck to restore look really fresh. A lot of times you'll see this bad on a car, and it's because it's just sometimes it can be a pain in the butt to get all of it apart to get restored. So luckily this one's in great shape. This is a candidate for just, leaving the way it is. Chrome looks good too. It really looks nice. So front fender looks good, and again, chrome down here looks excellent. So let's jump in the car real quick, and we'll kind of cruise this interior real quick. Not a lot to say about the interior. Upholstery is excellent. This is vinyl. I'm not sure if this is the original color scheme for the interior. It was either white or black. I'll have to look at the trim tag. The car is 100% factory black. I know that much, okay? So we'll just have to look at the interior. Lincoln Continental convertibles came with leather. This one's not leather. I've had them both ways. It doesn't seem to affect the price when we're talking about a driver type car. It really only affects the prices when we're talking about wanting that big dollar for those cars, the $70,000 and $80,000. So the seats are excellent. I don't see any wear in the seats at all. These things look next to perfect. Really, really, really good. All this trim work, all looks great. What we have up here is, if we look right here, I got a little chip here. It's just a scuff. Probably be touched up very easily. Dash is in excellent condition. I'd probably just take this stereo out and put something a little more modern in, even though it looks the part, but more modern. If you look here, I got just a little scuff where some of the paint's flaked off. The steering column right here, a little pitted, but still good. The nice thing is all these gauges and everything look great. All the glass is good. The chrome around it is pretty good also. And the big win is the dash. The dash can be $2,000 to repair on a Lincoln, so that's what's nice. Rear view mirror has seen better days. It looks like it's just got some scum on it. That's something that might want to be replaced, okay? Door panels are in great shape. I would say all the way on all four doors, expect a little bit of this like ting little dents in this stainless on all four doors, okay? Very minor. Most people aren't even too concerned by it, but the door panels themselves are great. All the bottom carpet is really nice. The uppers are great. This little inserts right here, I don't know if those could be removed and polished, or I would probably just leave them the way they are personally. So the package tray in the back looks great. No areas to be concerned with there. And passenger side, again, you know, a seatbelt maybe got in the way, or I don't know what, somebody just elbow, something like that. So just a little ting in this stainless. I'm sure a stainless worker could work all that out and make it look like $1 million again. So, and we've not even tried to polish this yet. So you can even see with my finger, this could easily be polished for sure. So that might be something to consider. Lowers and uppers look great. None of this is split, coming apart. Uppers look perfect. I mean, I'm really happy with that, okay? Really happy with the way that looks up there. All right? Sill plates look good. These aren't too banged up. Again, parts for Lincolns can be really tough, guys. So having all the parts, even if you have to do a little work to them and restore them, man, that's big on these cars. It really is important. So we're going to start the car real quick. Car fires right up. You know, I started the car about, I don't know, maybe like 2 hours ago, I guess. I started it and you know, pumped the gas 2 or 3 times and it fired right up. So I think the motor seems to be pretty solid and doing everything it's supposed to do. Okay, this car does have some oil leaks, which our shop can diagnose where those are coming from and what those are. We did a new exhaust on the car, so excuse me. We've done an exhaust and then, you know, the wet sand and some of the cosmetic stuff. So another big thing that people don't normally think about, all this weather stripping is in excellent condition. Any of you car guys out there, you might think to yourself, well, come on, Rich, it's not a big deal. Weather stripping is weather stripping. It's easy. Well, the thing is, weather stripping for a Lincoln, the entire kit can be about $3,500 for the whole car. It's not like a Camaro that's like $300 for the whole car. So $3,500 for the whole car. I think I might have a little exhaust tick in here right now. You can kind of hear that right now. You know, that's something I can discuss fixing with anybody who's really interested in purchasing a car. We can discuss our shop doing the work for that. As it is right now, I would drive the car just the way it is personally. Okay, so car's running, chugging away, doing what it's supposed to do. So, okay, guys. Again, 1961 Lincoln Continental convertible. Ultra Motorsports. You can reach us on our website, ultramotors.net. My name is Rich. Check out our website and give us a call if you have any questions. Thanks. See ya.